John, an English professor at a small college in his 60s, wearing an old blazer and slacks, a bit tired, trying bravely to connect with his young, not-so-literate students. He was fond of them, not mocking the condescending. An accomplished novelist, a sensualist in an earlier stage of life, he is admittedly an old-fashioned man who would now like only to retire and go fishing. I won't read Pepin and Estelle until the second one, to the next one.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay. The dean, Barbara. Barbara, right?
The dean.
I'm the dean,
Yes.
Barbara,
Oh,
a sensitive, smart, attractive woman, a little younger than the professor.
Oh,
She wears nicely tailored business garb, frilly blouse, skirt, medium-high heels, jewelry. She is tough with the professor, but values the long history of affectionate friendship between them. An Emily Dickinson scholar, she looks far more delicate than she is. And Joellen, the dean's secretary, an attractive woman of about 50, wearing a flowy skirt, heels, jewelry with a slightly blousy look, smart, outgoing, confident, free-spirited. She has lived an earthy life in the poorer economic stratum and lives with her helpless old mother. She has been with John, as well as with several other professors, and remains fond of everyone from her past. So you want me to read the synopsis too?
Well, do you think we missed anything on the synopsis? I just did it, you told us. Yeah, you told us.
Just maybe the second scene might
Yeah.
Scene 2, okay.
help.
Barbara, the dean, holding a grudge over the professor's wild earlier days, gets the opportunity to fire him for chaining his students to his desk. As he sits in the hot seat in her office, trading comedic pokes and riffing on the old poets, he finally discovers that her grudge is rooted in romantic feelings she's secretly held for him since they shared an office in the past. Feelings that she buried after he had a brief fling with her flirty secretary. They're fencing over the differing male and female vulnerabilities as their generation ages, takes a positive turn toward reconciliation and acknowledging their romantic feelings for each other. John and Barbara go off together to fish in the pond. Okay. Lights fade up. The dean's office, 2 minutes later, no one present. The phone on the desk begins to ring. Joellen enters, harried, carrying an oversized volume with a large stack of loose photocopied pages atop it.
All right, all right. Dean's office, Joellen Hinkle speaking. What? No, she stepped out. Who? Channel 12 News? Huh? Skinny dipping? Our students? At this college? No, we haven't heard anything about any. I think I know. I'm the dean's secretary. Well, suit yourself, but whoever sends has a check in it at this office first.
She puts the receiver down, hearkens to sounds from the wings, turns. The professor and the dean enter, wrapped in big towels, hair and faces wet, apparently near naked underneath, though he still wears socks and the necktie. He carries a wet bundle of clothes.
For God's sakes, what's this?
Don't say anything. Let me sit.
Is that you under there, John?
Joellen! Wow, good to see you. You look great.
Back away a second. Achoo!
Jeez, you're the ones who were skinny dipping?
How about drowning and almost drowning?
I was not drowning. Flailing is not drowning.
If you're in water, I would say flailing and drowning are equivalent locutions.
Locutions? Do those matter when you're walking around without clothes?
We've got clothes, just a little separate from us.
With disgust, he dumps on the floor the wet bundle he's been toting.
Because?
Because they're full of duck shit, which is about the itchiest thing nature ever invented.
I see. Well, listen, there's something important I have
For
to
the
tell.
record, flailing was working fine for me until you got into the act.
Oh, this is how you thank me for pulling you out.
Okay, thank you. Now, thank me for pulling you out.
would you listen, please? I gotta tell
What
you.
the heck made you jump in the water in the first place?
I didn't jump, I slipped.
You slipped. Mr. Surefoot?
Look, anybody can slip. How about a little sympathy? I lost my favorite fishing pole and my hat.
Well, I lost my mew-mews.
For God's sake, you two, shut up and listen for a second.
Well, who are you yelling at? Aren't you supposed to be downstairs photocopying that dictionary?
The machine ran out of paper on the bees, like you said. I had to come up for more.
Oh, you heard? How, much did you hear?
I heard from somewhere before Boff went somewhere after Blowsy, which I had to check the meaning of. And Boff is not even in the dictionary for your information.
You needed to look up Boff?
What's with you English profs and your locutions? Why can't we all speak in the present tone? Henry Miller did. Bukowski did. Celine did.
Wow, you read those guys, Joellen?
You told me to, didn't you? Last time I saw you, like 4 years ago.
Oh, a front seat palaver, was that?
What's a palaver? If you mean a plonk, then yes.
So, you chose Celine to admire. Everything that man wrote about was ugly.
A poor woman's ass is her gold mine. Is that ugly or just true?
A woman's ass falls eventually. You'll see, but gold prices never. So, it's an ugly half-truth.
You have to give Celine a break. He lived in an ugly world.
Well, it got inside him.
Well, it would have to.
Are you going to agree with everything she says?
No. Are you going to agree with anything I say?
No. So, Joellen, let me get this. You were right outside the door, eavesdropping?
The paper supplies are right outside the door. My desk is right outside the door. Remember?
Eavesdropping is not nice.
Blowsy is not nice. It says here, slovenly, coarse, red face. Is my face red?
No, mine is. But you don't have to wave that book around like a war club.
I do, 'cause no fair. You have all the words in your head. You clobber people with them, and they don't even know what hit them. You too, superfluous, unneeded, wasteful, redundant.
That was me I was talking about, not you.
I don't trust you now. You know my sincere advice to you, John? Move on. Start by selling that old Grand Marquis of yours, for God's sake.
Well, do you know someone who wants to buy it?
Yeah, Adam Ritter in the philosophy department wants to buy it. So does Giorgio in the language department. Stop gaping at me, you two. You had it coming. And I'm entitled to educate myself any way I can. 'Cause you know, I'm still taking care of my mom and didn't get my chance to go to Harvard.
That's what you want to call it, education. Wait, achoo! Did I get you? Sorry. Anyway, none of this really matters. I'm going back to my old job, and you can be hovering outside the door from whoever inherits this desk.
Wait a sec. You're not taking me with you? You're going to leave me stranded in
What?
this
Why should
purgatory of
I
yours?
should take you, bitter as you are?
Let me think. Let me think. Because I'm loyal to you no matter what? Because I get you out of one jam after another? Because I bring you jam that my mother makes herself even though her hands are like this?
Okay. You've always done your work with alacrity. I'll give you that nevertheless.
I assume alacrity is something good.
Barbara, you don't really intend to take Joellen with you?
Why should I? So that next thing she can come to work wearing a beret again?
Hey, did some of that duck shit get through your ears and into your brain? I mean, humor her. It's been a mucky day for her. You know, her mother can hardly stand upright. And she still makes jam for people.
Well, all right.
And it's good jam. The raspberry especially. The berries come right out from the backyard.
All right.
A woman who raised 11 children. Number 11.
For crap's sake, I apologize.
We both apologize.
I accept. You know why? Because I've got a broad, easy heart.
You do. Just like your mom. Just like all the folks in those bungalows where you two live.
Not all. Don't get carried away.
Does your mom still watch Antiques Roadshow with the sound off?
She watches nature shows now. Reptiles, insects, or rocks. She loves rocks. No sound.
Doesn't like words, huh?
Why should she? She can't ever be as pure a thing or a feeling. She's old enough to know.
I'm embarrassed by how many words are jammed in this head. Your mom's pretty smart.
You know who's smart? The 1-year-old boy who lives next door. Happy all day long and not a word out of him. Plays with dirt, hour after hour.
Dirt.
Well, when you get him in your creative writing class 18 years from now, see if you still feel like smiling.
18 years from now, I'll be dirt.
Okay, that's it. I'm done listening to you two. What is it you had to tell me that was so important?
Oh, yeah. Well, Channel 12 News is on their way here, that's all.
What?
Should be here any second.
Why?
I heard they heard about skinny dipping. They thought it was students.
Okay, get rid of them. Tell them it was a fake rumor.
They have pictures
Pictures?
of people in their wet underwear from the lacrosse team's cell phones.
Who let the lacrosse team have cell phones during practice? What the hell's happening to this college? Look up the name of that coach.
Well, he was good enough to let us have these towels.
All right, okay. We need a plan, quick.
I'm all ears.
Call public safety up. Tell them, keep Channel 12 off the campus.
Too late. Their van just went by.
Ooh, that's the live satellite feed van. There it goes, round to the front.
Head them off. Run downstairs and tell them some story.
Okay, what story?
Tell them it was a publicity stunt for the school play. Tell them we're doing, don't drink the water.
We're doing Pamiglian, and there are big posters for it all over the place. You can't miss them.
Well, is there any water in Pygmalion? Remind me.
No water. Just lots of locution and some fine shoes.
You mean it doesn't rain in Spain anymore?
It only rains in the musical.
All right, then tell them it was an environmental initiative. They love that word. The frogs needed to be rescued.
From?
I don't know, from the turtles.
The turtles? There's no turtles.
They don't know that.
And why does the dean need to dive fully dressed into the pond on behalf of the frogs?
I'm thinking.
That's gonna open up a dozen more questions.
Oh, I'll think.
Better hurry, they're in the lobby.
Well, wait, tell them it was you.
Me? Hold on a minute now.
Sure. If it's not the dean, the story has no juice. You love animals, right?
Not frogs. My mother likes frogs, not me.
Well, here, look. Put this towel around your head. Say it was you in the pictures. You'll be the hero. Your mother can watch you on TV.
Channel 12 comes in fuzzy where we are.
Well, we'll buy you a new satellite dish. Come on, do it.
Now, why should I save your butt?
I don't know, habit.
I hear people in the stairwell. Which way to the back stairway?
The back stairway sealed off. It was for the president's use only. Take this, for God's sake.
Am I coming with you back to the English department or not?
Okay. Okay. You're coming.
And I want a decent-sized desk. Not like that little postage stamp thing out there. I want a desk like this one here.
Okay. A desk like this one.
Promise.
Promise.
They're coming up.
And I have to pee. I don't have to tell anybody.
Yeah, pee.
You're the witness. Let me see how I like it.
She bends over to move the dean's chair back.
But no bending over. That's the deal.
No bending over. What do you mean, ever?
Barbara.
All right, forget it. But no hats.
No hats, even in winter.
No hats, take it or leave it.
Joellen looks to the professor, who turns away with a, "all I can do is humor both of you" expression. Joellen shrugs.
Okay, deal.
As she sits behind the desk, there's the sound of knuckles rapping sharply on the doors.
Oh, they're at the outer office already. Oh, now we're sunk.
No, we're not. I'm gonna be with you, aren't I? Just beat it. Go hide, and I'll handle it right from here.
Be me? Hide where?
Get out there on the ledge.
What?
Go ahead, get on the ledge, and stay clear of the window. Give me 2 minutes, and I'll get rid of these
But
guys.
what about the president?
In 1 minute past 5, he's on his way down the back stairs or out of the building already.
What if I fall?
It's only the 2nd story, for God's sakes. It's bushes.
More heavier knocking. The dean, with the last glower toward Joellen, climbs out.
You gotta stay. There were 2 in the pictures.
I can't let her be on the ledge all by herself.
She can handle herself. How about a little gallant in this direction?
But careful of the tie.
No, you don't.
Grabbing hold of the
Oh,
towel
sorry.
that's wrapped around his waist.
Jeez, he barely could be half in and half out.
You're not buffing anybody at this moment, damn it. Get out here.
Now, why be vulgar?
Why be naked? This towel's coming out here with or without you.
As the knocking persists, Joellen waves him away with annoyance, and he, with a "women are nuts" shake of his head, goes out the window.
Be with you in just 1 moment. Shouldn't I take off some of these clothes?
Good idea.
Good idea.
Professor gives Dean a "relax, would you look?" Joellen, shrugging, slides the window shut as the other two, flanking the window, peek in. Joellen sits behind the desk, adjusts her towel, primps a little.
Okay, come in.
Silence from the outer office in the wings.
Channel 12, are you still there?
The dean and the professor reappear standing at the window, frantically gesturing.
What?
Open, they're down there.
They point toward the ground, trying to cover themselves with the towels.
For God's sake.
Hurry up! They're filming us!
Joellen tries to open the window and can't. She struggles with it.
It's stuck.
What?
Stuck.
Oh, no, this is not real.
Wait, I'll get public safety.
Joellen hurries to the desk as outside the window the professor gives the dean a steadying pat, then struggles mightily to raise the sash.
Hello? Yeah, we got a problem here in the dean's office. A stuck window. No, I do not want the maintenance department.
Outside the window, the dean yanks the towel down over her head. The professor, seeing that, stops pulling at the window and gives a palms-up gesture to Joellen.
That's not smart. How's she gonna see with the towel pulled over her face? Listen, can you guys get over here with some alacrity, please? No, that's not a lubricant. Or maybe it is. Just bring a crowbar.
The dean, feeling for the professor, loses her balance. The professor grabs for her. They both teeter and then fall down out of sight. They yelp from the dean. Joellen jumps up, stands there with mouth open a beat, phone still held to her ear.
Forget it. They fell. Who? Oh, the squirrels. Never mind. I'll call maintenance.
She hangs up and sits again, shaking her head. With a shrug, she picks up the phone again, standing and approaching the window and trying to peek at the action below.
Mom, you good? Mom, see if you can tune the television to Channel 12 News. Yeah, Channel 12.
Okay, now what happens next? Let's have Ron, Ron, would you take the professor? And,
I take him. Go on here.
take him away. Let's see, Polly,
Oh, yeah, it's me.
come be Estella. And, Dan, would you come be Pepin? Now we're back to the two students that were in the first act, that were tied together, that they were enemies and they were chained together, so we're back to the two of them and the professor. So we have everybody, okay, you want to keep.
So Pepin, an intense, egotistic, modestly talented English major with ambitions to be a great writer. A bit of an outcast biding his time for celebrity. Slightly nerdy appearance, wears a cuff bracelet with a leather or metal band. Estella, a pretty and vain young drama major, provocatively dressed and over-made up with big jewelry, especially bracelet. Decent, intelligent, and occasionally sympathetic, but bent a bit out of shape by a need for attention. Scene 4, at rise, lights faded up on the professor's office. Mid-morning of the next day, he is sitting behind his desk, soberly contemplating a rock which sits on the desktop. He wears his tie like a bandana covering his forehead.
So can you just, you said Pepin, what is he?
You're Pepin.
What did I say?
He's a college, he's a student. He's intense, egotistic, modestly talented English major with ambitions to be a great writer.
Right. Professor? Professor, anything wrong, Professor?
Wrong? Well, what could be wrong?
The class is sitting there waiting for you.
You mean I'm not already there?
You're here?
I was trying to be in two places at once. I was told it could be done.
Stella comes in behind Pepin. The professor sees her and shrinks back.
You!
Making
Get
a-
back! Get back! Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay, go ahead.
Oh. Get back! Get back!
What's the matter with you?
You jinxed me, you sorceress!
Me? I wish. Then I'd be a movie star already. How come you got a private thingy on your head?
Because I have 9 stitches right here.
Oh yeah, we saw you fall.
You were there?
I was. She missed the best part.
But I saw it on TV about 100 times. I had a hard time sleeping last night.
Ah, so you can feel guilty.
For what? You're the one who should feel guilty for leaving us here yesterday.
All right, we're even. Now scram and let me be.
Shouldn't you get to class now, Professor, before they all scatter? They've got their eye on the clock, 15-minute rule.
Yeah, I'm thinking it over. I might actually be on strike today.
Why?
Because the dean is supposed to be moving in here with me. But instead, she's home with a concussion.
Ooh, does the president have a concussion too?
No, the president has a very hard head. I know, because I landed on it.
So weird that you would fall right on top of him. I mean, what are the odds? What are the odds that he'd be walking out of the building just at that moment?
You know, the president is an extremely punctual guy, so I hear. Look, even if I come to class today, I'm not doing any talking. See this rock? That's all we're going to be doing today.
Writing about a rock?
Now, looking at the rock. No words.
But wait a minute. You told us to write a play, and we did. Took us all morning.
You two wrote a play to perform in class?
You said that. Don't you remember?
Yeah, sorta. Is this a dream I'm having? How come the two of you are actually not trying to kill each other?
We decided to get along. We're a team.
As Pepin scowls and crosses his arms, the professor uses both hands to steady his head on his shoulders.
Wait, you put a spell on him? Yeah, but, parentally, oh no, parentally negotiation. You should try being a nice witch. You know, like Veronica Lake was.
Did you knock yourself silly yesterday, Professor? Because you're very hard to talk to right now.
Am I? Okay, I'll shut up and listen. Just connect the dots for me.
Dots? Oh, dots? Well, to say it quick, I made friends with the camera guy from Channel 12.
Yeah?
Yeah, he makes independent movies. He won a prize at Sundance.
Slam dance.
Slam dance.
Whatever. He wants to make a movie about what happened yesterday. I convinced him I should be in it.
You are something, Estella. And how do you fit in with this, Pippin?
I fit in because the guy's an old friend of mine from Brooklyn. And Miss Patch and Miss Patchouli here she came over and butted in while I was busy talking to him.
Busy talking? About what? Go on, tell him about what?
About Quentin Tarantino.
You hear that? Two nerds riffing on Reservoir Dogs.
I was positioning the guy, because he can't write, but I can. You know, characters, you know. I'm just like Tarantino. My head is a sponge.
You said it, not me.
The dots, guys, connect, please.
If we get this camera guy a sample clip of our story idea by today, we're both in.
In.
So we do our play in class. A couple of people record it.
I cut it quick on Movie Maker, Dropbox it to him, done. Beginning of a career.
Oh, if only Orson Welles could see how it all works now. Okay, so you do your play. How long is it?
We don't know. We're stuck. We got in almost play.
Oh, stuck. I get it. All right, tell it to me quick.
Well, it's like this. We're out on a window ledge, high up. Someone wants to jump and someone wants to stop them.
Who wants to jump?
I think it should be me, because I'm this famous actress.
And what are you?
I'm a famous playwright. It should be me who wants to jump.
You're in love with her. And she's in love with her leading man, no? You're in love with him, and he doesn't love you back.
No one's in love.
So why is anyone jumping?
Why ask me? Ask the big writer here.
How about I jump just to get away from you?
How about I help out and push you?
What do you guys need me for? This is just like yesterday.
Okay, we just need you to give us a few hints with dialogue. You know, some catchy sort of theatrical lines.
Oh, you mean like, fasten your seatbelts, it's gonna be a bumpy night.
Don't start with the vintage stuff, please. We've got like 6 minutes here.
You know, you guys are tough. Tough. So, how much dialogue do you have so far?
None.
None? You with the head like a sponge? Boy, I'd give anything for a cup of coffee right now. And a donut.
That's our first line.
No, I don't want coffee. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I want coffee. You know, Joellen's mother has the right idea. Every word is a stain on silence.
Now that's good. I like that line.
The donut line was better.
Why don't you just try being neurotic and take it from there? I have always depended on the kindness of strangers, no? And how about you? Made it ma, top of the world. God, what am I doing? My poor head. There's nothing left in it but old lines from another time. I need help. Joellen, are you out there? Where did you go?
We need help. We have no plot.
You don't even have an idea. How the heck can you write a play?
We'll make it a postmodern play.
You mean post-verbal play? Instead of dialogue, you'll just coo and poop on your ledge like pigeons. Hey, why not call it Two birds with nothing to say.
We're calling it A Guy and a Girl on a Ledge.
No, you don't. A girl and a guy on a ledge.
What's that buzzing? There's something alive in this rock.
That's your phone, Professor.
The professor's still a little confused, cautiously picks up his phone from the desktop, looks at the screen, puts it to his ear.
Barbara, how's the noggin? You're kidding. You're kidding. What, 2 whole weeks? Okay. It's just that I had your side of the desk all cleared for you. What? Nuts?
No, you read that. She's still.
Oh,
Moving stuff over.
she's still moving stuff over? No one's doing any bending over, for God's sakes. Trust me, the skirt she's wearing is too short and too tight for anyone to bend over in it. Nuts? Me? No. I'm recovering from a clonking, that's all. I said a clonking, not a plonking. Barbara, relax. Dip a Madeleine in some tea. That's a joke, damn it. Barbara?
He looks at the phone, shrugs, puts it down on the desk.
Great, now we're down to 3 minutes, and not even one word yet from you that we can use.
Plastics. All right, wait. How about a lover's leap? Then you won't need any words, just hold hands and jump. How high is this ledge?
What do you think?
What do I think? Why put it on me?
Come on, guys, this is easy. How far do you want to fall?
Not too far.
No, it should be at least 20 stories for suspense, right?
I don't want to hold your hand for 20 stories.
Then what do you want? What do you want to do for 20 stories?
Look, anything more than 10 stories, I'll be bored silly.
Oh, for God's sakes, Estella. I fell a lousy 10 feet and had a transformative experience.
Meaning what?
Meaning my entire life passed before my eyes. Every detail. And guess what? I'm still falling. It's the rabbit hole. Yes, that's what it is.
Not that again.
Oh my God. The face is stuck against the walls. 10,000 students I've taught. All those innocent eyes lodged there in my memory. There's no more room. Help me, guys. Tell the administration to fire me, please. Here, Estella. Sit on my lap. Take a picture. I mean it. Here. I'll take it. Come on.
He really did land on his head. You should have heard the sound it made, him and that other guy.
I know. It came right through the TV speakers. It was just like 2 coconuts hitting.
Oh, entertaining. You know, I knocked out a tooth, and not the one I wanted to.
We're out of here. We'll have to improv, that's all. I can't believe I actually plagiarized off of you, Mr. Spongehead.
Humor her. In real life, Astaire and Rogers couldn't stand one another.
And what help are you? Here I thought there was nothing you couldn't do with words.
You thought that? Of me? Okay, here, wait. I see it. She's on the ledge. You're terrified of heights. You've got vertigo. You know vertigo?
Yeah.
Your knees are like jello, but you're desperate to save her. So, this is the end of me, Barbara, and not even a fishing pole to hang on to. So you go out on the ledge too. You reach for her. Too late. She jumps. Down she goes. But her double comes back up. Doesn't you know? Maybe she's a little crazy. And then the double goes onto the ledge too.
Wow, you just made that whole thing up just like that?
Yep. Just popped right into my head. Same as when you create. It's good. You satisfied?
I am. Let's just do it. How's my face?
Your face?
My makeup's stupid. Anything stuck between my teeth?
You're fine, you're fine.
She's fine, you're fine, but me, I'm doomed now. Barbara, if you can hear me, beam me up now.
You're not going anywhere. You're gonna get me through this damn brain collaboration.
Oh, ease up. Just think turkey turd. Turkey turd!
What the hell is turkey turd?
The Channel 12 guy's vlog. Average weekly hits, 600,000.
600,000 what? People?
What else?
600, wait, I've gotta sit down.
You are sitting. We need you to get up now and move.
Dickens never had 600,000 readers. Dostoevsky never did.
So what? They're not here. Look, come on, get hold of yourself, Professor. I'll walk you down the corridor.
The corridor to where? Barbara, now I'm drowning.
To class, for God's sake.
So this is it. This is the universe I wound up in, finally.
Hey, if you don't come, we're doing it without you. Sit here and look at your rock.
Without me? Without me?
Let's go before that fat kid in the back row bolts for the cafeteria.
You coming or you staying?
Without me? Dear God, the brave new world, where no man has gone before. Can I? Is it possible?
As Pepin turns away with a sad shake of his head, the professor calls down impulsively.
Oh, wait, Pepin. How about I'm in your little movie too?
You?
Yeah, hey, I'm the one who actually fell off the ledge.
Can you act?
Can I act? Stella!
All right, just follow us, quick.
He exits the office.
Stella! Oh, Joellen. Ignore me, I'm just rehearsing. Now, don't do that, you promised Barbara.
Shake it, Professor.
It's shaking.
With the hand clamped over his eyes, he heads off stage. We hear a thump.
Ooh.
He staggers backward on stage, holding his head. Then huge sigh, resolute, with both hands to head, again Brando style, he exits again.
Stella, wait. Stella.
Good job.
Thank you. You want to come on?
Sure.
There are some pieces of this that may not cohere because you didn't hear the first parts close to the second part. So a lot of the jokes are kind of connected to things that were said.
There's so many references to other things in place. I'm wondering if a younger audience would get them.
No,
Yeah, they won't get. I'm pretty sure.
Vertigo and stuff like that.
Which is part of the story. The young students don't know what he's talking about, even if he says the most ordinary thing. And I'm not trying to make fun of him. It's just,
I know, I was a teacher for 43 years.
yeah, and it gets harder and harder and harder. So I'm not sure if it comes through with the timing not like honed down, but at the very end, I think everybody kind of picked up. When he, in desperation, steals the plot of Vertigo, he's doing exactly what Estella did in the first she stole. She didn't even realize it because Pepin stole the plot of Great Expectations, but he didn't even know it was Great Expectations. He'd never even heard of it. So at the end, when he's drowning, the professor steals Vertigo, and they think it's great. He thinks it's great, and he says, to Barbara, I'm doomed.
Well, don't people say that there are only 5 blocks?
Nothing new under the sun.
Yeah. It's funny how many plots you can think of when there are people standing on a ledge, that we all know. They're more than I can actually
Yeah.
reference.
That was the third act was very funny. Very,
but-
very well done.
Thank you. This play was gonna end after the third act, because I thought the third act got funnier than the second one. They kind of went progressively. But I thought to make it a full-length play, really, I should bring the 2 young students back in. And I could be talked out of that. It's not like, I mean, if your feeling was, oh, well, that, we didn't really need that, I could actually leave that scene on. Please feel free to.
Could end with Joellen saying, Mom, tune in channel 12.
Yeah, that was an ending. That was an ending.
I think you have to see the
They
first
have-
2
yes,
acts.
it's hard to
You have
make an
a
assessment.
determination. I didn't, maybe some of us didn't see the first 2 acts, so it's hard to say.
It's a little hard because at the end of the first scene, and I'm not sure whether anywhere, Estella actually puts a jinx on the professor that he should fall in, and he laughs it off. It's, they call me Mr. Surefoot. They call me a goat. An old goat. Yeah. And there are references that maybe are important. When the dean is sitting on the professor's lap in the scene that you didn't see, he gets a little frightened because the president of the college has an office right across and looks in all the time, and she says not to worry about it. So we know exactly where the president is. So when in the third part, when they have to climb out the window, they're told that the president always leaves exactly at 5 o'clock. So he's already down on his way down the stairs. So then in the fourth scene, you discover that they fell right on top.
That's right.
Oh.
Okay, well, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
I'd like to add something. If we were raised in such a great time when we were born, so we can have so much of the old and so much of